When a car maker spends millions of dollars into the research and development of a car, they expect the resulting product to be great. And if the final product turned out to be just that, it deserves the attention and a good sales figure in the market. But that's not always the case. There are cars out there which are exceptional in what they are designed to do, but don't even get a fraction of the sale that they deserve. Here are the 5 awesome cars that no one buys. Number 5 is the Subaru BRZ, or otherwise known as Toyota GT86. There was a time when the Japanese sports car ruled the world. But as they become more concerned about their economical cars, Japan lost their dominance in the world of sports cars. But when the BRZ was launched back in 2012, which were co-developed by Subaru and Toyota, everyone thought that we are about to see the return of those good old days of the Japanese sports cars. But the car failed to make any huge impact in the market. Even after 5 years since its introduction, both the Toyota and the Subaru are refusing to give the attention that this car deserves. The car still remains largely unchanged since the day of its launch, and that clearly shows in the sales figure of the car. Both the Toyota and the Subaru were only managed to sell about 11,600 units combined last year. Let's just hope that these car makers won't let this beautiful small sports car to die out slowly. Number 4 is the Porsche Cayman and the Boxster. Porsche needs no introduction. They make some of the best, if not the best handling cars in the world. Their car means business. Porsche always pursue perfection when it comes to performance, and that clearly shows in each and every one of their cars. If the Porsches are so good, then the sales figure should be equally impressive, right? But unfortunately for these Porsches, no, it's not. Both the Cayman and the Boxster are at the top of their game in the entry-level sports car segment, and they keep getting better with each generation. The Cayman can even go head-to-head with its elder brother, the 911. Porsche showed us that with the Cayman GTS. But despite the excellent performance and relatively cheaper price tag, Porsche only sells so little of their entry-level sports cars. Both the Cayman and the Boxster combined, Porsche only sold about 6,026 units back in 2016, which is much less than the 911 siblings. Number 3 is the Chevrolet SS. The Chevrolet SS is a muscle car with 4 doors and is the very definition of a sleeper car. But the SS is not the typical American muscle car recipe, in which a high-performance engine is bolted onto a chassis that handles like shit. Just for 47 grand, you're getting a car that can do 0 to 100 km per hour in less than 4 seconds and can seat 5 people comfortably. The SS is powered by a 6.2-liter V8 producing 415 brake horsepower and 563 Nm of torque, and the engine is mated to a 6-speed manual transmission. The SS also gets a magnetic ride control. Mind you, this is a $47,000 sedan. But these factors are not helping the Chevy to move this car out of the showroom floors. Last year, Chevy only sold about 3,086 units of the SS, which is only about 0.6% of the sports sedan market in the US. Because of these pathetic sales numbers, Chevy has decided to axe the production of the SS in 2017. Number 2 is the mighty Nissan GTR. This might be a surprise for some people. You know this car, I know this car, and everyone with the bare minimum knowledge about cars knows this car. The GTR, without a doubt, is the pinnacle of Japanese engineering. But now it looks like that the glorious days of the GTR is starting to fade away. Let's just face it, the GTR is a bit too old for current supercar market, and it shows in the sales figures. In 2015, Nissan sold about 1100 units of the GTR, but in 2016, that number dropped by a whopping 37% to just 695 units. Just to show how pathetic that sales figure is, the Lamborghini Huracan, which cost more than twice than the GTR, sold close to 1000 units last year. It's not just the age of the car. The year-by-year increasing price tag of the GTR is also a factor that drives the customer away from the car. Nissan should speed up the development process of the next generation GTR, because the 12-year-old fanboys on the internet are not going to help in generating any sales. And finally, number 1 is the Alfa Romeo 4C. The Alfa Romeo 4C is a proper Italian exotic car, but with a quarter of the price of a typical Italian exotic. It has a powerful engine, an excellent dual-clutch transmission, a proper mid-engine layout, and the looks to match. This car even has a carbon fiber top, and when it comes to performance, the 4C is phenomenal. Problem is, this car is a bit too flawed for day-to-day use. You can't see out of it, it's uncomfortable, it's loud, there is no storage space, and the list just goes on. A true driving enthusiast can easily overlook these flaws. If this car was existed in 80s or 90s when the sports cars are meant to be flawed, the 4C would have been able to find more customers. But nowadays, the people are less forgiving. Maybe that's why Alfa Romeo only sold 473 units of the 4C last year. If you guys enjoyed this video, please give it a thumbs up. And if you think I missed something, please mention that in the comment section. And hey, don't forget to subscribe. See you guys next time. Bye bye.